Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to All Things Delicious. Today on Brave Belly, I'm eating supermarket sushi from Publix. I was in the mood for this and I said, why not? So I have the spicy tuna roll. Then we have the Hawaiian roll. It's with salmon, avocado. Then we have the shrimp spicy roll, the spicy mayo on top. The Yuzu teriyaki salmon avocado roll. That looks good. And then finally, last but not least, the rainbow roll, salmon and tuna. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. I hope you guys brought your appetites, because I definitely did. And I'll be honest, I didn't feel like going to a sushi spot and sitting down, getting fancy. You know, I just wanted to eat in the comfort of my own home. Yeah, I'm filming this, but even if I wasn't filming this, I have previously bought sushi from the supermarket and I actually enjoyed it. I feel like it definitely evolved over time. It used to be terrible like maybe 10 years ago, but nowadays you could actually find some quality sushi. This is from Publix supermarket, and I guess they subcontract like somebody. Zenshi is the brand. I think they're in all Publix, if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty quality food. It tastes, you know, fresh enough for me. I feel like it's very American in a way, because it's like fast food, but it's sushi. You know, it's already ready. You grab it, you go, and you eat it. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Guys, I just wanna say, if you like watching the videos that I do, the reviews, the mukbangs, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also hit that notification, that way you know whenever I drop a new video. So I don't know what to start with first. I think I'm gonna just do with stuff that doesn't have too many like sauces and stuff like that. So we're gonna go clean. We're gonna go with the spicy roll. So this was $9.49. It's not cheap, but it's not, you know, crazy price, like ridiculous. It is what it is. I'm also paying for the convenience. We have the soy sauce right here. We have the ginger, and we have the wasabi. Now, a lot of people like to mix their wasabi and the soy sauce together. I generally don't. So what I do is I'll put a little bit of wasabi on every single piece, because I like that flavor. And you know, you definitely don't want to put too much. So yeah, the ginger, you're supposed to eat it like between pieces to like cleanse your palate. But I'm a freak like this, so I like the taste of ginger a lot. I like to put ginger on every single bite, just to add a little more variety into the flavor, if you will. I don't know. I guess depth is I've been using that word a lot, depth. So I need to find a substitute. But so I won't put them on all, because I know you guys are gonna be like, that's super weird. I just enjoy it like that. So the first two, I'm gonna eat it without the ginger. And the soy sauce too, you're supposed to dip your sushi. Now remember, there's a lot of like certain standards to eating sushi properly. But like I said, I'm in the comfort of my own home. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just eating it how I would and how I enjoy it. And I feel like a lot of things are like that in life. There's a lot of proper ways to do certain things, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what you like. So this is how I eat it, okay? So first we're gonna start off with, apparently I read somewhere that sushi in Japan, they don't even use, like initially they were using their hands. Oh, we got one that's fallen apart. That's never a good thing. All right, first bite going in. So that cucumber, you feel it right away. You get that crispy flavor from that cucumber. And I love the tuna because it doesn't taste so greasy. It tastes very light. And I was in the mood for food today that I'm not gonna feel like nasty after, you know? I didn't want fast food. I didn't want ramen noodles. I just wanted to hold off for that. And just sushi just sounded so good. All right, so this is a nice piece. Very light. Absolutely delicious for a supermarket. Definitely recommend the Publix so far. Okay, so now I'm doing it with ginger. See the ginger? We're gonna do one more piece. We're gonna move on to the next one. There's a lot to eat here. One more piece. So yeah, this is just really tuna and cucumber, and tastes phenomenal. I'm a big fan of more of like the Japanese style sushi. Obviously, this is nothing close to it, but I don't like when they put all this fried stuff in it, all different mayos, and There's this sushi spot by my house that they actually use like some kind of blue food coloring. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of blue sauce that they pour alongside the spicy mayo. And I think it's just to, you know, make it like Instagrammable, if you will. All right, so check this one out. What is this one? This is the Hawaiian roll with salmon. So I just know there's fish roll, there's avocado, which I love avocado. I'm gonna put this, there's that spicy mayo. I'm gonna fill this up with this soy sauce. Because one packet is not a tremendous amount, so even if you use the entire packet, you're not altering the flavor all that different, just giving it slightly a tad more flavor, if you will. So now I'm going through my original process where I put that wasabi on it. So yeah, this is like generally how I do it. Now, if I went to an official, legit sushi restaurant, I probably wouldn't be playing with it like that. I'd kind of try to like keep it classy, you know? And so, yeah, I've actually been to sushi spots like that where like you don't really choose. The chef himself asks you what kind of fish you enjoy, what kind of flavors you enjoy, and then he just surprises you and makes you stuff right then and there. Anyway, Hawaiian roll. She's got a lot going for her. Now this one is so creamy, and that still has that cucumber, which gives it that crispiness to it. Kind of lightens up the whole experience. So it's not just like heavy, and because it has the mayo, the salmon, which is a very fatty fish, avocado, which is also like, you know, heavy, it's oily. But then when you have that cucumber, it definitely makes it crispier for the texture and also kind of like lightens it up going in. Wow. Now you do pick up that spicy mayo. So this one is definitely like more American, I would say. It's got like a lot going on. It's definitely delicious, but I'm more of a fan of like I said, just like less of that mayo, because that mayo is really, even though it's spicy mayo, it is mayo at the end of the day. So you're definitely feeling it. Now I'm gonna take the end piece right here. Oh, it broke, so I'm gonna double up and take a big man piece. Look at that, 2 pieces. This one is without that ginger and it's falling apart on me, but that's okay. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if I could eat all this in one sitting. I'll try, because I'm still hungry. I really didn't eat today. We're gonna move on to the next one, guys. So the next one, we're gonna clean our palate a little bit without the mayos or anything like that. So this is like a variety pack. Rainbow roll, salmon roll, and tuna roll. Now, usually what I've never seen in the supermarket is like the escolar, which is the white tuna, which is by far my most favorite. I do need a reason why I go to sushi places, so there's my reason. I always get escolar at the very minimum. I can never just get one roll. It's like, well, why do I even leave the house for one roll? I'll inhale it. So for this one, I use 2 packs of the soy sauce, because it's not really a lot of soy sauce. Now we're gonna go with that ginger. Now I've been eating sushi literally easily 20 years, so I'm not like a sushi head like that anymore, just because I've been eating it so much. You know, I'm from New York City, so there's, you know, a lot of sushi restaurants out there, more than where I live now in Florida. I mean, there are a lot of sushi restaurants, but it just doesn't hit. The quality isn't half as high as it is in New York City, which is understandable. Usually it is like that for like the biggest cities like New York, LA, probably Houston might have good sushi if I'm gonna assume. Obviously Tokyo, you know, the biggest cities on the planet have the best and freshest foods, because they have way more volume. So a lot of people spend money, so they're gonna import the best fish. But anyway, so let's go with like, I guess the rainbow one first. So this one has salmon, tuna, avocado, the seaweed on the outside, the classic seaweed on the outside. Let's go. Wow. See, for me, it's nothing like the classics. It tastes the best. And this one had a little more ginger, so it's hitting me up my nostrils, but it's not terrible because I'm used to it. Like I said, I've been eating this type of sushi for a long time. A lot of wasabi. Look how pretty that roll is. See, if I did that in a restaurant, they'd look at me like an uncivilized caveman, but at home, it's whatever. And it tastes delicious, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like hard rice. It tastes like it was made, you know, a few hours ago. It tastes great. These sushi pieces without that mayo and without anything fried on it, they just taste brighter and lighter. You could eat more of it. I like those the most. All right, there's a lot of wasabi on this one. That's okay. Put a little more soy sauce on it. Just a little sliver of ginger. Check that out. I'm so glad I got this. So yeah, I know supermarket sushi gets a bad rap, and it's definitely not as good as like going to a good sushi place. But I definitely would argue that I rather get supermarket sushi than just go to a mediocre spot. Because one, I'll spend a lot more at a mediocre spot, not get as much different variety usually. And you know, I'm so cozy in my house. The older I've gotten, the more I enjoy being at home. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to go out with friends for sushi, but just so happened that I'm in the mood for it now, okay? So this is kind of like a craving. So anyway, this is the tuna going in. Ooh, that one had a lot of wasabi. And it definitely hits you strong. And like, I don't care, I'm not squeamish. Yeah, it hits me strong here, but once it goes down, it's fine. It's not like hot sauce where it stays. That's the cool thing about wasabi. Once you swallow it, you're fine. It doesn't like linger, you know, for extended periods of time. It's gone. All right, one more of these. We're gonna move on to the next one. Love it, guys. Wow, we have two more. That's so awesome. It's totally worth it. All right, we're gonna jump back on that spicy mayo with shrimp. So I never get this, but I just wanted some variety. I knew I'm gonna film for you guys, so I wanted, because usually shrimp, I don't really get it with sushi. Most of the 99.9% of the time, I don't get anything cooked, because that's the whole point of sushi is raw fish. I love it that way. And some people are like, ew, raw fish, which the funniest thing is when people are like, yeah, I eat sushi, but only if it's cooked. I'm like, so you don't eat sushi? I mean, the whole point of sushi is experiencing raw fish. That's the cool part about it, the exotic part about it, the uncommon part about it. If you're eating cooked fish, I mean, damn, go to like get a fish sandwich or something. It's not the same. Regardless, I usually don't get shrimp because I like shrimp by itself. In sushi, it's like, it's not all that. This one's falling apart, so let me get another one. Okay. This one is like an extension of the California roll. This is still redneck sushi, you know? Basically, this is like redneck sushi because it's cooked. Do you guys have redneck friends, or are you rednecks? The rednecks that I know are actually very smart in the way that like they're smart at life, you know? They're good at life. They know how to fix cars at a very young age. They're handy, but they don't eat sushi, that's for sure. So yeah, I have a redneck friend speaks about sushi so condescendingly whenever he speaks about it. Like, sushi. He says it just like that, like it's the most disgusting thing in the world. He's actually a fisherman that doesn't eat fish. We're not even cool like that anymore. Anyway, long story. So this tastes like spicy mayo, shrimp, and it's got that cucumber. This one I like the least out of all of them. You get that strong spicy mayo flavor, almost overwhelming because shrimp is not really fatty. So it's like not very rich in flavor. And the cucumber is, I guess, you pick up the cucumber the most in that one. The brightness in the cucumber, it cuts down that greasy mayo. I mean, the mayo is just like any other mayos in sushi restaurants, but like I said, I'm just not a huge fan of them. All right, so now we have the Yuzu Teriyaki Salmon Avocado Roll. So I guess this is a new series, the Yuzu Roll. They got that new sticker on it. Apparently this is not a common one for the Publix supermarket sushi, but we're gonna see if it's any good. So funny thing, going back to the redneck story, A lot of people like that I've spoken to from Europe, they mention rednecks like it's something exclusive to like only America, like it's white trash or something like that. They kind of correlate the two. Like Jerry Springer type of white people that have no class and no teeth and stuff like that. But they don't realize like, dude, they have rednecks in every part of the world. Basically, rednecks are like those people, like for instance, in Russia, I remember a Russian girl talking, like making fun of rednecks. I was like, dude, what do you think about those people that live in the middle of nowhere in some village in Russia that have no teeth, dress like everybody would be embarrassed if you see how they dress? That's basically like a redneck. And they have that in every country. So it's not only exclusive to America. So stop picking on us, guys, okay? I know what you guys are hiding, in the backwoods. All right, so now I'm putting some of my ginger on because I've never seen anybody do this. Just one person put me on. When I tried it, I was like, oh yeah, that's the move. All right, so this is the Yuzu. Is that what it's called again? The Yuzu series. It has that teriyaki. You know that teriyaki makes everything taste good. Going in. Completely different. Almost like wow, what's this Yuzu? Almost tastes like a citrus, so it makes it brighter, just like light. Very good. Wow, this one's amazing. It has that salmon in there. This one is with the ginger. Really good. I was expecting it to be heavy like eel sauce, but it's really not. We got some sesame seeds. That's the little cross section. Wow, really, really good. So yeah, I was thinking, I don't know how these people that do mukbangs, like there's people that film every single day. There's this one guy, his name is King Schratz, that I watch. Check out his channel. And this man reviews like fast foods, basically. That's all he reviews. And he uploads every single day. And I'm just like, dude, how does this man do it? And he's in good shape. He's not like obese or anything. He works out. You can see that he's in good shape. So with me, it's like, I don't want to be fake. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying for me, that'd be impossible to do. I can't eat fast food every day. I'd be grossed out. So I'm bringing that up because I was in the mood for sushi today, despite having all these other things that I could be filming. But anyway, I digress. All right, now we're gonna go back in rotation. So we're gonna go to the first one, which was this tuna. Was it the first one? I don't remember, but we got these tuna rolls. Oh yeah, this is like a palate cleanser because it's just good old clean tuna with some cucumber. So it has that brightness to it. This is the lightest one out of the bunch and I love it. I love when my sushi is not oversaturated. I mean, this is like a Big Mac, almost like Big Mac sauce. That's what it reminds me of. Like if I was gonna compare it to other tuna, where this is like the closest to something from Japan. And guys, I know it's nothing like Japanese sushi. But I don't know, I hope you guys are understanding what I'm blabbing about. All right, back to these, gonna drink some water. You guys like sake? I don't really drink sake. If I'm in the mood for some alcohol at a sushi place, I'll have like a Sapporo or I forget the names off the top of my head, but I always get like a Asian, usually it's a Japanese beer, because I'll have like one and it's usually, delicious. But the sake to me tastes like hot rubbing alcohol, just too intense. I'm just not an alcohol drinker like that. Going for this rainbow roll. I guess they call it a rainbow because it's a little bit of this and that, got all the colors. I think the rainbow is the best one out of all these. It feels light because it doesn't have any mayo or nothing, but it has like the greasiness from the salmon and the tuna, and that avocado makes it like mushy and creamy. It's just bomb. It's a perfect bite right there. Look at it. Oh yeah, polish that one off. Now I'm getting full, so I'm about to have just a few more pieces because I don't want to just force myself to eat it. I definitely could eat all this sushi, I'll tell you right now, but I don't want to feel gross after this. I'm just gonna go for a walk help my food digest. All right. Yeah, see, I pick up that mayo right away. I didn't even remember that this one had the mayo. As soon as I eat it, I feel it. I feel like spicy mayo doesn't even go with sushi. I feel like that's hella American. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, yeah. This is that new one, the yuzu. The yuzu tastes like it's a teriyaki sauce, but it tastes citrusy for some reason. And that's new to me. Let me do one more of these. Another clean one without any mayo. Guys, and that's it. That's my dinner. For those of you that stayed this long, I appreciate you guys very much. Please make sure you subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends. Signing off.